Step 3. Placing DWG files as drawings on a worksheet. In this step, we will import a cable tray DWG file into our project. We will place this file as a drawing on an ArchiCAD worksheet. We will use that worksheet in the next step as a trace reference to model the cable tray network for 3D coordination. Placing DWG as a drawing offers several advantages. We need only one layer for the drawing, so AutoCAD layers and other attributes will not pollute our file. From that point, you can handle the DWG file as a drawing, and at the same time your cursor can snap to all AutoCAD elements within the drawing, and you can get, for example, element attributes from it or use it as an underlay for further work. Double-click to activate the 931 Cable Tray Drawing preset view in the Navigator view map. This displays the right wing of the first floor with architectural settings. Switch to the project map in the Navigator. Right-click the Worksheets group and select New Independent Worksheet from the context menu. Enter E13 for the reference ID and first floor cable tray for the name in the appearing dialog. Then, click the Create button. The new empty worksheet is created and its viewpoint appears on the screen. Select the Drawing tool in the Document group of the toolbox. Click anywhere in the worksheet's viewpoint. This activates the Link To dialog, where you can specify the file that will be placed as a drawing at the clicked location. Choose DWG in the File Type drop-down list at the bottom of the dialog. Keep the Store Path as Relative to Project checkbox checked. Then browse to and select the COL 931E13 First Floor Cable Tray DWG file in the Chapter 9 folder and click Open. Set the Drawing Unit field to 1 mm in the appearing Drawing Unit dialog and click the Place button. Click Skip All if ArchiCAD asks for SHX files. The cable tray DWG file has been placed on the worksheet as a drawing. Let's take a look at it. Switch to the arrow tool, and with Quick Selection active, click on the drawing. As you can see, the whole DWG file is a single element with a dashed frame around it. It's been placed on the Drawing Figure layer set for drawings. Zoom into the drawing and hover your cursor above its elements. Notice how the cursor shape changes as ArchiCAD finds snap points of elements within the DWG file. Double-click 1 First Floor under Stories in the project map to go to that floor. We will use ArchiCAD's Trace and Reference tool to underlay the placed drawing. Right-click the previously created E13 First Floor Cable Tray worksheet in the project map and select Show as a Trace Reference in the context menu. The drawing has been placed on the worksheet away from the project origin. We have to match it to our floor plan with the help of the project's grid system. Go to the standard toolbar, click the down arrow on the right side of the trace icon, and select the drag reference in the pop-up menu. Let's match the grid system of the worksheet with the project's grids. Zoom to the lower left side of the trace reference and click the intersection of grids A and 1 when the arrow with intersection cursor shape appears. Then, move the drawing to the intersection of grids A and 1 of the first floor. You may use the splitter or the temporary displace reference functions of the trace tool to make sure the position is correct. The placed DWG file behaves as a single drawing on the worksheet, so we can't copy or use its elements in our design. We can only use it for underlay, snapping, or measuring. Let's see a quick example of what to do if we want to use the elements within the DWG file. ArchiCAD allows exploding drawings to give access to the elements within them. Let's now see how we can do that. Activate the previously created E13 first floor cable tray worksheet in the project map by double-clicking on it. Select the drawing and select the Edit, Reshape, Explode into Current View menu command. This brings up the Explode into Current View dialog. Select the Keep Drawing Primitives Only radio button and uncheck the Keep Drawing Primitives on Elements Original Layers. Then click OK. This explodes the contents of the DWG drawing file into 2D elements and transfers every element to the layer of the drawing. In this case, we don't get many unnecessary AutoCAD layers generated. However, in case you need elements on their original layers, check the Keep Drawing Primitives on Elements Original Layers checkbox in the dialog. Switch on the Suspend Groups toggle in the standard toolbar and select a few elements in the worksheet. As you can see, all elements are on the drawing and figure layer. Keep one of the elements selected and switch off the Suspend Groups toggle. Notice the exploded elements were made part of a group during the explosion. Let's undo this step now and turn these elements back into a drawing. Select the Edit, Undo menu command to undo the Explode command. The entire DWG file is again handled as a single drawing. One of the most important purposes for placing external files this way is to guard our original attribute set and avoid attribute pollution. Attribute pollution is the unnecessary increase in attributes due to the placed and xreft DXF DWG files. When we place a DWG file as a drawing, we do not get many unwanted layers and other attributes. When exploding a drawing, all elements of the DWG file can be transferred to a single layer, as you were able to see in the previous steps. Select the placed drawing and right-click in the floor plan viewpoint. Activate the Drawing Selection Settings from the context menu. In the Drawing Selection Settings dialog, open the Properties panel and click the Drawing's Own Layers button. In the Embedded Layers dialog, hide all layers except for the following: Arc, ARCH, Ceiling, Cable Tray, Lighting Fixture, and STR Bearing. Click the eye icon to hide all other layers. Click OK, then OK again to apply these changes. We now have only those layers of the placed DWG file which show information not available in and relevant to our file, so when this drawing is shown as a trace reference, it will be easier to discern the drawing information.